Hey guys, Mike here from RapidPurple.com. So I'm kind of following up on the last video that I did talking about online reviews and kind of what to do and how to even look at them when it comes to being a business owner. And I mentioned there that I'm going to touch base on negative reviews and specifically kind of how to respond to those and what to really do with negative reviews because they suck. We all know this. For those of us that have written them, it sucks having to be the person to write it because chances are you've had a really crappy night out or a really shitty experience, so you're not in a great mood, and that sucks as a whole. For a business owner, it just sucks to get them. So when you own your own business and you read that negative review, it's the same exact thing as that person just insulting you to your face. And that right there is probably the biggest problem with negative reviews. And the first thing that I want to throw out in this video: don't take negative reviews personally. So fact of the matter is that the majority of people have plenty of better things to do than to sit there and write a negative review about their business. Now, yes, I'm sure we all know that one person that really doesn't have anything better to do than sit there and write negative reviews about their friends' businesses and so forth. However, the majority don't do that. The majority of people writing you a negative review really had a bad experience. They really had a bad time. The food really sucked. The waiter was really rude. The mechanic really ripped them off. Whatever the case is. But they really had a bad experience and they're coming to tell you about it. Or at least that's kind of how you should look at it and exactly how you should treat it. So that's kind of the first thing that I like to throw out with business owners. And that definitely kind of changes the whole perception of what they do with negative reviews moving forward. So once you've grasped that this is not a personal attack, mentally, and you can sit down with a calm, cool, collected head, read through your review. Check who wrote the review. See if this is a profile that was created, yesterday, and left no review ever except for that one that was a bad one for your business. In which case, alarm bells may start ringing. This may be that guy you pissed off 10 years ago that's really still mad at you and has been, had a personal agenda out to get you ever since. Or again, this may be a legitimate review. But do a little bit of research. Look into that. See who posted it. See what else they posted. And so forth. Just kind of try to legitimize it for yourself. If you truly believe that this is not a legitimate review, that maybe the things that they're saying don't even really apply to you or, could not have actually happened or whatever the case is. And really check this. If they're complaining about the waiter, but it's a profile with no picture, with one review joined yesterday, go talk to your waiter. Don't tell him a negative review was posted, but try to see what's really going on. Get his side of things. If you really see it's not possible, report that review. If it's on Yelp, there's a report button. If it's on Google, it's a little bit harder, but Google will generally pull it from other review sites and so forth. From Google Plus, you can respond to it and so forth. Various other review sites, Merchant Circle and so forth, you can report it. JJ List, you can report it. So as you get through all these sites, again, if you find that it's not a legitimate review, hit that button. Ask, the site owners, the review site owners to take a look at it, see what they think, and so forth. Now, once we got that out of the way and we assume that this is a legitimate review, first thing that we should do, use that review to improve your business. So I'll give you a great example. Let's say that you own a chain of burger shops, and you have like 5 of them. And they're all essentially kind of in, the tri-state area, just because that's where I am. They're in the tri-state area, but they're not exactly in kind of places where you could drive to all of them within one day. So that being said, you're obviously not going to be at each and every single location all the time. And you have your managers and, main chefs and so forth and so on that kind of handle each one of the different locations. But you're not there yourself all the time. So for that specific reason, certain things may fall through the cracks. I'm not saying they do, but I'm saying that they may. And that negative review could very well be telling you about something you haven't noticed yourself yet. It may be telling you that, the chef really has dropped the ball the last couple of months, and this person used to go there all the time, and the food, has slowly declined in taste or whatever the case is, or the sauce isn't as saucy anymore. whatever the case is. And that could really be something that you need to go and look into in your own business, and that negative review could really be kind of pointing you out to what could be a substantially larger problem later on, which is a great thing. So use those negative reviews, again, to see if there's something about your business that you have to fix. Now, if there's one person out of thousands complaining about one specific thing, you probably don't have to restructure your whole entire business around that one person. But if you see a little pattern of, ratings or reviews or so forth kind of on a very similar topic, there's clearly something that you need to go address in your business which will resolve this issue of negative reviews. So use them to improve your business. That out of the way, respond to them. Be active, be a part of the community. So let's say that somebody left a bad review. They really had a horrible time at your burger shop. The waiter was rude, whatever the case is, or the fries were soggy. Pick something. And they wrote this in a review online. First off, again, remember, we're not taking this as a personal thing. So we're going to respond to this in a cool, calm, collected, as a business owner. That's how we're going to do this. So, first off, thank them. This is going to sound weird, but you'll see where I'm going with this. Thank the person. Thank you so much, for letting us know about your experience while dining with us. We're deeply sorry that this happened to you, and we would love a chance to make it up for you. Please come on by and we'll give you a free meal on the house, a free entree, a free dessert, a free something, we'd love to show you what we're really about. We don't want that single experience to leave a bad taste in your mouth. And you can obviously reword this, whatever the case you want to be. Again, I don't script these videos, I throw them out there. So I just kind of come up with it as I go. I'm sure you can come up with something as well. But kind of try to go in sort of that fashion. So you're thanking them, and at the same time you're apologizing to them, and then at the same time you're kind of making up for the issue. You're offering a way to make up for it. Now, if that person doesn't respond, or if that person doesn't take you up on that offer, you really lost nothing, but you did gain something. Everybody else that's going to read that review site, see that person's negative review and see your response, is going to sit back and be like, well, you know what? They really care about their business, and they really care about the community, and they really went out of their way to make sure that one person with a bad time, had a way to, to have a better time, and they went out of their way to try to fix that experience for that one person. So I feel confident, me personally, for example, reading something like that, I'd feel more than confident going into that business because I know the business owner actually gives a shit. He actually cares. And that's pretty important to me. And I'm sure there's plenty of other people in the same exact path. We've tested this before and it worked great. So definitely a good way to kind of go ahead and, reply to these people. And then lastly, always push for more reviews. So I kind of said this in the previous business review video that I did. Same concept though applies here. You want to push for more and more and more reviews. Let's say even if you did get some negative ones, and some of them were completely just fraudulent negative reviews, and you hit report and you got rid of them, great. Some of them were legitimate negative reviews. You had things you had to fix and handle in your business. You went, you fixed, you handled, and you're pushing for more and more and more reviews. So now you're getting positive reviews and positive reviews and positive reviews, and this negative review that you responded to, that showed that you care, that you made an effort to change things, and then positive reviews are coming in after that. So it makes things look good, because negative reviews aren't, the end of the world. They're actually a very helpful thing. Apart from letting you know about, problems you might have not known about at all, it also shows that things are real. So a business that has 100% positive reviews, it's almost impossible, especially kind of in a consumer-related space. You're never going to please everybody. So when you do have those businesses with nonstop, positive reviews, it's a good thing to question in your head how many of those positive reviews are left by the business owner's friends. and not so much, the customers. So negative reviews aren't the end of the world. They tell you a lot about what's going on in your business. Um, they show the rest of the community what's happening. They show that you care when you respond to them. They show that you guys are improving, that you're thriving, that you're going on, things are happening. So they're a great thing. Don't take them personally. And with that said, we have actually managed to do this in under 15 minutes, which is probably a first for all these long videos that I keep doing, which is awesome. So I'm going to try to cut it off at this point, guys. I'd say we got our main points covered, really. Let's go over it quickly. Don't take things personally. Use the negative reviews to help improve and fix things in your business you might not have known about. And always push for more positive reviews. Take that, do with it as you please. Help improve your business. Again, subscribe to the channel. Follow Rapid Purple's RSS feed. Follow us on our Facebook page. We have an Instagram actually going on right now for Rapid Purple as well. Same name across everything. Very simple. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Everything's Rapid Purple. So connect with us. Follow us. Subscribe. We'll see you soon.